Out of high school, I went to University of Laverne, and then I ended up at College of the Canyons for the spring and summer of 2019. And then I went to Glendale Community College, and then I had a little stop at San Jose State. Uh, Tried to get on the roster there. Was going to walk on at UNLV, and then I ended up at Lewis and Clark. Coming out of high school, um, my mindset was always Division 1. I mean, a lot of guys come out of high school thinking that like their abilities are of that caliber. But I mean, I had two pretty good seasons, my junior season and my senior season of high school. And so coming out of high school, I was thinking pretty big. Just never really got opportunities to go to that level. So I went D3 out of high school. Was still having the dream of I actually had the idea of transferring out of Laverne before I even went there. Because I was still looking at going there, having a good season my freshman or sophomore year, and then transferring out to a bigger school. But just never got that opportunity. And along the way, I had all these different stops and everything, but I still knew that no matter where I ended up, like I was going to make the most of whatever opportunity I got. I chose Laverne just because I visited the school. I liked the guys on the team. The coaching staff seemed pretty genuine, pretty cool, and so it just seemed like an obvious choice to me at that moment. And then something kind of flipped when uh, we got into season, and some of the things the coaching staff told me were going to occur with playing time and other things like that didn't happen. Didn't come to fruition. So they kind of told me that it was going to be a rotation of me and two juniors that they had on the team already in the backfield, and that didn't really come to light. And I was confident in my football ability that I was like I could go play anywhere. So I didn't think they valued me as a player, so I was like, I'm gonna go play somewhere else. JUCOs in California specifically are kind of known for being pretty tough, because you got a lot of guys who are looking for the same opportunity, and they don't provide a lot of opportunities out there in California in terms of like dorming or like food or anything like that. So you're pretty much on your own when you're at a JUCO in California. So luckily, I had my family who was there to support me. Shout out to my mom and dad and my sister and my two older brothers and my girlfriend. But I had this huge support system the whole time. And when I think back to that whole JUCO situation, I just think back to my mindset of just like I got to keep grinding. And I think I still have that mindset. Like I'm trying to go play professional football, honestly, after this. And so my mindset has always just been to outwork whoever is next to me and just be that guy who gets noticed for his work ethic and be the guy who goes on the field on Saturdays or hopefully Sundays one day and does his best. I walked into Glendale sort of towards the end of fall camp. I had a buddy from high school who was a receiver there who let me know that they only had one real running back over there, and I was like, all right, it's time to go take a chance. And I ended up becoming the guy there. They kind of rode me that whole season, and I think I had near like 700 rushing yards and upwards of 10 touchdowns, and got named All-State in the state of California for JUCO. The Glendale season, which was the 2019-2020 fall season, I was looking for a school, didn't really have any opportunity to go to a Division 1 school. No one was really looking at me like that. So I took it upon myself to go up to San Jose State because it was a school that I was pretty interested in myself in terms of like academics and location. And so I drove up there with my auntie and my uncle one day, and I was just looking for a football coach. I was just walked into the athletics facility looking for a football coach. Found one actually. He's actually here at Lewis and Clark, Coach Machado. Shout out Coach Machado. And he told me if I was trying to come play, then I could send my film in, and they'd see what they could do. So I got in contact with one of their grad assistants, talked with him for a little bit, and that kind of fell through too. It's just another part of my hard path. But talked to him for a little bit. They didn't have enough room on the roster towards the start of the 2020 the 2020 school year. So this was fall of 2020, and I mean, from there, I was kind of lost at that point, because I was like, now what do I do? So I had to take that gap semester, 2020, went back to Glendale, got my AA degree in the spring of 2021, and then from there, kind of got stuck in another mindset of what do I do? Like I didn't really have any connections anymore. I'd been removed from playing for almost a year now, and so I took some time off again and went to Texas with my girlfriend and did some stuff with her family and business wise. And then from there, I was going to walk on at UNLV. Got in contact with their coaches for a little bit. And then Isaac Cordova, a receiver here last year, actually hit me up and was like, hey man, we always got room over here at Lewis and Clark. And that kind of set off a light bulb in my head, kind of like yeah, I mean, I'd like to go play with Isaac again, And then he got me in touch with Coach Losi. Coach Losi was just finishing up here, and I didn't know that at the time. So, I mean, I get here, and the head coach leaves again, And I was like, oh, no, it's going to be another one of those situations where I get in contact with the coach, he leaves, and then I'm just left to figure things out on my own. But luckily enough, Coach Bushman stepped into the role of head coach, and I got in contact with him, and it seems like we've made a pretty good fit so far. This experience at Lewis and Clark has been, I mean, the one I've been searching for since I came out of high school, Just that ability to be myself on the field and in the classroom, and just, like you said, feel supported, Like I haven't really had that since high school, throughout my whole college career. So coming here and having a coaching staff like the one we have, and having a team like the one we have, it just made things pretty easy to go out there and perform on Saturdays when you have all that support.